Hello my friends, this is Uncle Misha. Welcome to MZ Electronic channel. So today what we have a little review of those players that I repaired in this video. Please see in the description, there will be like several videos which I repair all of them. So some of them were actually assembled from several spare parts. Yeah. And they had different problems, board that, optical pickup that, but several different things happened. Anyways, so what I've done the write test on all of them, and the result is very interesting. This player worked like a charm out of the box. Well, essentially I didn't do anything. So this player behaved rather strangely. When using the WebMD, I was able to modify. I tried to modify already existing not Beastie Boys, Jimi Hendrix, if you remember the ice lime kind of colored Axia MiniDisc. It was recorded. I just decided to change name of the track, and name of the disc, and I saved it, and I kind of recorded and things like that. But at the moment I opened the disc and put it back in, it was empty. Very surprising. So I thought this is not recording, but if it changed the table of content and made it blank, it does record. So weird. But then I've done the following thing. I decided to record the whole disc. So recorded completely brand new disc, completely, like whole thing, like I don't know, 16 songs or something. Put it in, recorded, saved it, committed the table of content, opened the player, took the disc out, put the disc in, and it completely full and plays exactly what I recorded. So I cannot understand, is it writes properly or doesn't write properly? Is record head is working or not working? So far this disc is properly creates disc and writes it from WebMD if it's complete. But when I try to edit the table of content, it messes it up all the time. Any idea, guys, what is going on here? Yeah, this is weird, but nevertheless, this kind of weird stuff is going on. Unless a head is misaligned in some position, is kind of sticky or I don't know how else to explain this, but it clearly works, because even if it messes up the table of content, it's clearly write something into it, so to mess it up. So writing is working here. This gentleman, on the other hand, writing doesn't work. So it doesn't, even if you create disc, it writes whole thing in, then you try to play it, it's actually silence. Then you open the disc, put it back on, back and in, and it's nothing, it's blank. So this guy, he does not write anything. So it doesn't match the content of the table of, like if you, for example, took this Beastie Boy disc and put it in, it's not gonna do anything. So recording here is not working. There are a few possibilities. Number one, I didn't solder the record head properly, which I need to check. Number two, record head is Gonski, which is kind of sad, because that means that this optical pickup is the only optical pickup which is working. So now I have to take a record head from other optical pickup and MacGyver something. The problem is when I will unscrew or remove record head, so I have to very nicely align it with the right head, with optical laser head. That's gonna be big problem. So I'd rather not do that. So probably this player, which still has the battery in, or all of them probably, aren't they? No, just that one, will gonna be read-only. Okay, but before we deem it read-only, I have to take a look and see if I screwed up the record head or it was like that. I'll do it quickly. Alrighty, I quickly looked at the contacts here and they seems to be alright. I just even did a little buzz of this multimeter, and there is a continuity. I believe the driver of the head is high impedance and the head is lower impedance, so it's like 3.3 ohms. I don't know what is the proper impedance of the recording head, but yeah. Let me bring some non-malfunctional optical pickup. We will take a look. So here is one of the malfunctional optical pickup, and in reality there is not much really to go bad here. There's a here recording head. Yeah, the only one thing which could happen is just the wires can got broken. Okay, but it's just, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Let me measure impedance, like resistance. I can't measure impedance. I can, but yeah, it's about it was just 3.3. Well, I just did it so nicely, but now it doesn't work. 3.2, 3.3 ohms, which is pretty much what I've read here. So yeah, so in order to remove this recording head, it will be sort of tough. Maybe it won't be tough. Actually, I'm looking into it. Maybe alignment would be fine, because this alignment is done by this one screw. As long as this thing is, make sure this thing is parallel, perpendicular to this axis, or perpendicular to the worm screw here, and parallel is the axis of the laser pickup, that should be fine. So this is an option. I can swap the head, but probably not in this video. So that's going to be another video. So I have to do first diagnostic to actually truly understand what's happening here, and at least we have some spare head. So it's actually getting into the to taking apart more and more bits and pieces out of this optical pickup. But hey, I mean, as long as it helps to save some other player's life, I will do that for sure. Just didn't want to do this because it's a little bit too much of work, but hey, what can you do? This is old crap. It can die any time on you. So yeah, you see, I even tried to kind of put the cap and tape here, just to make sure it's not wibbly wobbly. All right, maybe try to resolder these guys again, just to make sure the contact is good. And I will do some recordings one more time. Maybe one more thing. Yeah, I didn't clean the record head, and I think it needed to be cleaned. Okay, so I'm gonna resolder it, put it back in, and give it more test. But this is a little update what I have at this moment. So 2 players are fine, completely fine, I think, and this one having issues. Playback is fine though. Well guys, please stay tuned and see you next time in next video.